Hey guys, this is Rob from Waxadisc Music Tutorials, and what I'm going to do today is a new video showing some of the best free VSTs in the 64-bit range that are available for you in 2018. I did a video like this about 3 years ago and it proved quite popular, so I thought I'd do another one now with some different synths. So I'm going to pick 4 synths today, and the first one that I'm going to pick is the FB3300, which is the full bucket 3300. It's a polyphonic synth. It's got a hell of a lot going on it. Replicant of an early Korg or something like that. And basically it's got countless sounds in it which you can manipulate and fine tune and tweak and do all sorts of crazy stuff with. So I'm just going to whip through some of the sounds on this, and then I'll have the links at the bottom of this video also so that you can see for yourselves if you want to go and grab those on the download link. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the sounds and I'm just going to demonstrate a few bits and bobs for you. So here we go. The first sound in here is this. And as you can see, it's quite very analog. It's got a lot of sustain and release on that. But a lot of the sounds in here are purely late 70s, early 80s sort of sounds. So you can do a lot of that kind of, early 80s sort of disco influence stuff. So that's quite a good sound, the Poly Monster. And it's got all these presets in here which are built in. There's absolutely quite a lot of them. There's probably about 100 or so there. And you can tweak them to whatever you want. I'm not going to tweak them. I'm just going to go through the sounds and then leave it up to you to download them if it's the sort of synth you're after. So that's a nice sound. And you've got a lot of sound effects as well. And you've got a lot of lead sounds. What else we've got in there? We've got some pads and some brass. Nice ambient sort of pad here, which is like a arpeggiated, which is quite nice. That's perfect. If you wanted to make that kind of early 80s sort of retro wave sound. It's quite a nice one. A lot of arpeggiated stuff. So yeah, as I say, there's a hell of a lot of sounds in there. You've got some sub basses and standard stuff. For your housey sort of garagey tracks. Loads more sound effects. So you could really do a lot of retro house with this, and a lot of modern style stuff as well. So yeah, it's pretty cool for like disco and funky house and stuff like that. So that's the full bucket 3300, which is a polyphonic synth. So much you can do with it. It's pretty cool. So that's that one. And the next one I'm going to do is the Deputy 64-bit. And again, it's a very retro synth. It's got a lot of strings and pads and stuff. It's something I quite like using a lot of. You can tweak it again with all these different settings and stuff. So, for example, the first pad, very retro. Like so. A lot of thinner sounds. You've got a little bass reso thing. pretty cool. Standard little like mono bass. So you could take the cut off on that. Put a res on it. Standard sound, but it's quite effective. Your classic sort of voice sounds, which are pretty weak, but they always were. More like O sounds, O sounds. And then you got, get through these voice sounds. It's quite nice. Yep, so you've got a lot of pads. You've got, I mean, there's loads of sounds in here, mostly pads and poly sort of sounds, but not many bassline sounds on this one. But perfect for pads and strings and stuff. Good for ambient as well, I suppose. So yeah, that's that one. There's loads of different. What else we got in there? Split sound, so you've got bass and strings. And more split sounds. Very retro. More pads. So yeah, there's all them sounds in there which you can take from. So that's the Deputy 64 Mark II. And that's that one. So moving on to the next one is the Mao Synth. And that is this one here. This is a pretty cool synth. It's quite straightforward in a lot of the stuff it's got. But it's got some nice sounds in it, some quite trancey sort of sounds and some funkier sounds. So you could use that. I mean, you could use it for like an electro sort of EDM sort of thing, but you could also go up to the higher octaves and you know, and change it to a funkier sort of track. Pads, nice and smooth, quite clean actually. A lot of the sounds on this. Nice bass, like a fat square. This one's quite a nice sound. This is quite a trancey sort of sound, but and the same again. Yeah, you could alter it and change it into a funky one. Alert, which is quite a hard sound for EDM, I suppose. And then you've got this Italian super hyper saw. Quite a full-on sound. Dead mouse replicant sound, whatever that is. hard sounds, a lot of these, but you can get some nice warm textures out of it, like that. So it's quite cool. That's a nice bass drum, that is. That's pretty cool. Snare, hi-hats, gabber. You want to go really fast and do your full-on gabby, this is perfect. Whale and electric violin. Ideal for ambient electronic. Trancey sort of pop dance. Quite old school ravey sound. This is a nice sound. That's worth getting just for that on its own if you're into sort of big pads and stuff. Taurus. So that's that. There's a lot more sounds in there that I could go through, but you know, straightforward. Supposed to replicate Blade Runner and a Mellotron. So that's the Mao Synth, and then the final synth I'm going to do is the Tunefish. This has been out a while, and again it's pretty harder sort of sounds, but you can manipulate a lot of these. Let's just get it up to here, and let's just get this. And you've got like some acid sounds in here, which is what I want to focus on really. I mean, a lot of the sounds in here are just quite, you know, you've got some drums and you've got a lot of bell sounds and pluck sounds, but it's these acid sounds that I want to get down. So if you're short of a 303 and you want to get that acid sound, then check these out on here on the Tunefish. So what I'd do is I'd go to the MIDI effects, grab an arpeggiator, put it to 116, and then just manipulate it. So just go up an octave. But I think it's the next one. This one. So let's just stick a little drum loop in there, shall we? Just for the sake of it. Just throw a loop in. There you go. So yeah, the acid bass morph preset 3 is really good for, you know, replicating the 303 if you haven't got one. And again, another one here which is quite a lot cleaner. So yeah. And as I say, in the Tunefish, you've got loads of other sound effects and a lot of tom drums, and so let's just turn that off. Got a load of really big, heavy sort of sounds, and you've got some nice pads and things like that. You know, they're all in there. And then you've got your initial program settings that you can save your presets to. But yeah, the main focus on that one really is the acid more free sound, which is really cool for a 303 replication. So yeah, so that's it. So you've got the FB3300, the Deputy 64, the Mao Synth, and the Tunefish. So all the links for that are available in the description beneath this video. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more videos and tips on Ableton and other dance music related articles. Head over to the links now to download the synths should you be interested. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.